So, I've been asked, how do you go from terminally sick to living on a boat and your best life? Well, story time. Back in 2001, I became terminally sick, and I was considered terminal until 2015. But back in the beginning, around 2002, 2003, I was stuck in the hospital, just had a what they call an ERCP, put a scope down you to take a look at your pancreas because we couldn't get me out of chronic pancreatitis. So afterwards, they had me on a PCA morphine pump. Unfortunately, the nurse cued in the amount I was supposed to get a little wrong. So I got a lot. And I noticed quickly that my hands weren't working well. I couldn't get sounds out. I was going downhill fast. I'm starting to realize I'm seizing. I'm about to seize when my roommate's anesthesiologist walks in. Now he has to walk past my bed, so no big surprise. He sees a patient in distress. He stops. Back then, they still used clipboards and pen and paper. So I grabbed the pen and paper with all the might I had and started to write help. At that, this gentleman smiles, a knowing smile, says, "You'll be okay. Trust me." And that's when I coded. All I remember is him hitting the code. Nurses coming in, and I'm unconscious. I come to a little while later, rather surprised to be alive, but there I am. And there's my nurse, very upset at the mistake she had made and wanted to make sure I was okay. And of course I was. And I asked where this doctor was. And she said, "Well, he hasn't been in today." And I described the doctor. It wasn't the anesthesiologist. No one left the hospital room. They don't know how the code was sounded, but it was, and my life was saved. At that point, I knew no matter how bad life got, someone was looking out for me. And as long as I kept it positive, I'd make it. And I have. And I have healed beyond the explanation of medical science. Trust those guides, trust yourself, and know you can do anything.